Hey, I really like you, Ray. What shall we do today? Tell me more, cause I don't know what to say. Yeah, I know to be other decks to play, but only want you, that's true. Cause I really wanna play a Master Duel with you. Welcome back, YouTube. We have returned after a brief, I don't know, I don't want to say hiatus, but the truth is, I know there's new cards for Sky Striker that came out. You know, Azalea. I don't know if you saw the stream, but I did not pull any Azalea, so I gotta wait basically 10 to 12 days because of TCG player being annoying. So we just gotta wait. Please look forward to that. Updated TCG land deck list for the most part, because Azalea actually is low key very underrated. And I think someone told me that Sky Striker managed to top a YCS top 16. Congratulations to them, of course. Ray is always okay, hooray! But you know, I'll say it, right? I'll say it. I feel like whenever I see kind of deck lists, especially for like something like remote duels, right? I need to see some gameplay. That's my opinion, right? As someone as a Sky Striker simp is very like I'm realistic, right? I understand the strengths and weaknesses of the deck, and in terms of power level and tier, where it lies at the moment. I don't think it's. I think it's really hard. You know, maybe I just don't have enough skill. I don't know. Just my opinion, but you know, I got to see gameplay of that. How the matches were. You know, because branded Despia is like a extremely tough matchup, especially to pull out the gimmick puppet on you. So that's basically my thoughts on it. If we see gameplay of it, I will absolutely react and give my thoughts on the entire thing. But of course, congratulations to them regardless. Hitting top 16 in like a remote duel thing is not an understatement. Also, Exorcister won, I think, right? You know, I'm not saying anything against that, but it's extremely, you know, a little eyebrow raising, if you will. But enough rambling, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more Striker-related content. Of course, fill out the form down below if you haven't already, so I can send you a Ray sticker. Sending them out. And also, please look forward to grand finals of the Sky Striker mirror match. So, anyways, 3 max code, double Ash, 3 Ray, remember no Ray in play, I'm not a rapper. 1 Rosadonna, 1 Magamut, 1 Saronir, 1 Druisworm, 1 Gambit. I might take it out. Might take it out. Put in Hamp maybe instead, or another card. We'll see. Maybe a 3rd Ash. We'll see. Abyssal Rebellion. Play 3 of them. 1 Upstarty, or 3 Upstarty, sorry. 1 Rhoda, double Ngag, double Afterburns, double Lightning Storm. That's the new addition. I have taken them out. I have taken the Forbidden Danklids or Lightning Storm instead, because I've come across way too much back row. Way too much. And I feel Monster Negation is just not as important based on what I've been running through, right? I've had situations where I upstart into Lightning Storm and they had set 5 back row, so that's hilarious. 1 multi-roll. Also, another thing for if you're wondering why haven't you seen the deck list yet, aside from Azalea, I don't know where my secret rare multi-rolls are, and I feel really bad because you know, obviously I'm the Sky Striker guy and I don't have it. So I'm assuming I might have sold them back in the day when it got limited or something, or traded it for something else, but I cannot find my other copies of multi-roll, which feels out of character for me to, you know, sell or trade any Sky Striker card at all. But it is what it is. I've looked up and down, cannot find it. I don't want to use, you know, ultra rare, because Ray deserves the best, of course. Original rarity. But anyways, double Cyclone. Well, okay, real talk though, you played at least more than 1 if you played Desires. I don't play Desires. I really don't like multi-roll at all. I feel in Master Duel format at least, there's way more prevalence of like Harpy's Feather Duster or something against me at least. So if I set more than like 2 cards, they're just gonna magically draw the Harpy and then just blow me out anyway, right? So that's just my opinion. You should probably play 2. You play Desires, but we don't play Desires, at least in this build, right? So double Cyclone. It says no to Brandon Red. That's pretty good. 1 Horny Drone, 3 Widow, of course. 1 Shark Cannon. 3 Linkage. 3 Imperm. Fairly standard actually, right? 3 Red Ray, 3 Blue Ray, 2 Green Ray, 1 Yellow Ray, 1 Phoenix. Double Zeke, 1 Dark, 1 Unicorn, 1 Access Code. Talker. When Azalea eventually comes out to Master Duel, you'll probably take out the Nightmare Phoenix or Azalea, and then you probably take out another Zeke, and then you have an extra slot put in probably Celine or something, right? So that's Decklist for now. We'll move on to Game of Prey. Hey, we returned. We have returned with actual gameplay this time. So Ashy, Ray, Rhoda, Cyclone, and Widow Anchor. We're going first, Synchro Overtake. I think you've probably seen this if you played on my you saw my live stream. But right there was probably an Ash, maybe. Another Ash point is maybe if they have tuning, right? Or they make a junk speeder or whatever, but they might chain block that, so they're just gonna combo off basically. Yeah, right there. That's one of the Ash targets. Because they're gonna summon a bunch of garbage, but then they can just chain block, so. Oh well. They're just gonna onto the board. Only had a card that could deter people from special summoning all the time. You know my stance on it. Right. I think I saw that really controversial post on Reddit, right? About some guy saying maxx right there, that's one of them. But at this point I decided I just hold on to it, whatever. We'll wait for a part where they have to get a bunch of stuff. But they have Monster Reborn anyways, extender, so it doesn't matter, you know. maxx, man. You'll poo maxx, but hey, I would rather have that kind of card so you don't see like 50-minute turns like this. That's what I measured. That's my opinion though. That's my opinion. I don't play a bleh kind of deck, right? So you can play around maxx a little bit. So they got Cosmic, Blazar, whatever thing. That's basically a Solemn Judgment, kind of. We got Stardust Dragon for protection. Always need protection, and Dawn Dragster negates spells and traps. So, fortunately, that is once per turn. That's kind of like the Apollosa of, I guess, spell and traps, but synchro or whatever. So, we're gonna draw a turn. We're drawing Gag. That's pretty good. That's arguably one of the best draws you possibly couldn't gotten. So, obviously, now the play is how do you bait out this card, right? We technically have a way to negate it, but remember that the banish is the cost, right? So you can't just like hiya and then it negates the banish. It banishes the cost, so you can't negate with the Widow Anchor. So you gotta play this out a little bit carefully. Usually when I see Road in my hand, that's automatically the first thing I'll always activate because you know bad players they might ash it. It also gives you maxx, right? It lets you know if they're gonna maxx you. Most people immediately ash or maxx the moment you Rhoda, so that's what we'll do. That, what do you search for? Immediately chain that, so that's one out of the way. I guess negate it, that's fine. We got Ray. Or no Ray, no play. That's what I was saying. I'm not a rapper. Now we can force this out, because might as well, right? Assuming they don't have any handies, and this is a Kumo deck. They went through like 16 cards of their entire, well, went through 8 of their extra deck and like a lot of their main deck. So, are they playing handies? I don't know. Find out. But in the gate. That's fine. We expected that. And now we can using Gog. Unfortunately, we only have 2. So that means they don't have a Ash Blossom. And now we can search for Widow Anchor, start breaking the board, right? Because the other options we could have searched for example, for Ngai gets like what? Multi-roll, doesn't do anything. Afterburners obviously does nothing because then their Stardust Dragon just negate. Shark Cannon, remember we only have, well, we're gonna have 3, but what can we really summon to help us at this moment to break boards? I guess we summon something and then maybe go into, I don't know, Dark, right? We can go Dark, Double Warrior, blah blah blah, or Link climb up, or maybe Zeke and banish some shenanigans, all that, but it's not a good idea. So search this, steal Stardust Dragon, attacky, attempt to, right? Beat one more, do 3k. This is completely useless probably, but you never know. Going red, add backer and Guy, see what happens, Imperm, which for some reason a lot of people don't play. Probably the most underrated hand trap, because it plays around triple tax talent. We have to waste in the Zeke. You got Uno Mas to see what happens. We know they don't have Ash. Now we set up multiple draw Rose or Donald, so kind of low-key to brick, but that's okay. On the Blu-ray. Set bait. Shark Cannon. We have options, absolutely. I choose to Shark Cannon to maybe have protection with Stardust Dragon, right? The other option, of course, is we could have done FA Dawn Dragster, but I'm like confident they probably don't have a spell or anything that could, you know, help out their entire board. Because look, they only use like, I think overtake tuning. This we're more afraid of monsters for them to pop off, you know. So you'll never know. Maybe they gotta get rid of this. They have to honor their own Stardust Dragon, and we can reset our Widow Anchor just in case. So Blazar comes back. Yeah, Illumination. Sure. Oh, maybe I should have done John Dax. Stupid. Just gonna start popping off. We'll fast forward. We know it. Yeah, on the board, right? Get it. I get it. I get it. Barone. It all ends up with Barone somehow. Barone, sure. There's summon. Yep. Keep going. Keep going, King. This why. This is the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh. You gotta just combo, combo, combo. I play Yu-Gi-Oh. You can't. Starlight Road, sure. The OG card. You go into their own Star Dragon again, Unumas. And more tokens. And Barone's gonna target that. Luckily, we can negate that, and that's gonna force some things out. So maybe they forgot how to read. But their Stardust Dragon's gonna get our Stardust Dragon. We Widow Anchor that, so it never happens anyways. Or had force out the negate for some reason. Sometimes I feel like people just click yes. You didn't need to do that, I feel. You know what I mean? Ray's gonna come out, that's gonna take the negate. Yeah. So Ray gets negated, unfortunately, but that's fine. We still barely live. We know that's Starlight Road. Remember that was like a promo in like the special edition booster pack back in my day. Remember those? You still make those? They don't make those anymore. It's kind of a shame. I really appreciated that as like a poor child. We draw Ray because of course we do. We activate the multiple roll. It forces that out for some reason. I mean, look, you guys gotta remember card advantage and keeping track of stuff, right? Like, if your opponent has 2 cards and they activate multiple roll to send this one off, I mean, honestly, I would probably just take that risk, like let it go. Because what are the odds of me drawing the Widow Anchor that already have 2 in the graveyard, right? That's the out, technically. I can't out this with Afterburners because you just negate it with Stardust Dragon, right? Well, I guess I could if I let it go, but like, you know what I mean? I gotta deal with Stardust Dragon by not destroying something. That means 1 card out of the way, and then either I have to hope or you have to hope they don't have starter cards. So, you know what I mean? I think this was a horrible play, and they just took the bait, click yes, because you know they said, "What? Oh, did he draw the out? Did he draw the out?" Right? I didn't. Now we only have to play around like 1. So now we can psych around because YOLO. It doesn't matter. We basically win. We psych around, saw that road. I guess negated and destroyed. That's fine. We played around the big boy Cosmic Cyclone. I mean, Cosmic Dragon, whatever you want to call it. And now it's the tricky part. How do you gam? Remember, they have nothing really in the graveyard for you to link climb up all the way to. For the most part. I mean, yeah, I could have gone TG Hyper Librarian with the Dark Play instead, but we're gonna banish some things. Remember, you can go Red Ray Steel with your Widow Anchor, and I can see what happens. You know, search Widow Anchor, go draw a card. Afterburners, that's amazing. That's literally the best draw possibly we could have gotten. I guess that negates the thing out. Fine. You just steal, and that's basically gone. Boop. Bing, bang, boom. On to the next one. And hey, this is dealing with maxx and what happens when you have to deal with tower stuff. Right? I hate towers. We draw Ray, Lebellion, Rhoda, Lightning, Imperm. Playing against Marincess, remember that? The Link event? I don't know. In my opinion, this is why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not fun. Do the same thing. The Angel, that's one of the choke points. Make sure you don't get field spell, right? You gotta honor it. Use 62%. BR. That's just negated. They're gonna link 2. They're just gonna pop off. We're gonna let them go. Well, thankfully, they don't have protection. So, they end with triangle. Add that back to hand. we can add wave. Remember wave? Little things, right? Little things. Remember wave requires you to have a monster for them to activate it from hand. So if you don't got Jack on your field or a monster, you can't activate that. That's how you kind of low-key play around it. Which of course we have to get out right now. So I'm like, ah, no, Linkage. Oh well. Would you draw Bestial Rebellion? So you know, start baiting stuff out. Remember, always Rhoda. See what happens. They max CS. Rip. That's fine. Some people see this. Honestly, it may be hot take time, right? Toxic Thursday by the time this video comes up, but people see this card sometimes, they get way too triggered in my opinion. Like, you know, the max see me, how dare they? And then they just start choking and making terrible plays. Like, it's part of the game, you know what I mean? You gotta learn how many you gotta give your opponent and how many you do not give your opponent. Right? Do I give my opponent 2 draws so I can set up like a okay-ish board or whatever? You gotta think a little bit about that, right? So now we have to take the challenge, or we kind of low-key don't. Because if we don't take challenge, we lose, you know? Right? So Lebellion, they're just setting stuff up, baiting things out. They're gonna Dank Dank Curl that for some reason. I don't think they believe. I don't think they know how Dank Dank Curl works. Right? Because this is send to grave as cost. So long as it's sent to grave, it's fine. Or the action of sending it to grave is fine. Right? That's the requirement or whatever. So now we can add Magma. They just wasted their Dank Dank Curl essentially. Well, not really. I mean, we don't have any dark, so we can't summon it. We're gonna Lightning Storm them. They're down 3 cards. We know that one of them is the trap. The other one is a seahorse. So, mystery card, whatever it may be. They're gonna attack. Give them a draw. It's all good. All right, attack again. In phase DOS. End phase. Blu-ray. I'm gonna search for Dark Cannon. Why? Because remember core triangle. If your opponent controls a monster, you can search summon link monsters equal to 3 or whatever. So that's like 2 of these things, and that's too much trouble. Too much. I don't want to deal with it. We're gonna banish. See what happens. Right? So we get 1 card. Fine. The other option I could have done as well, obviously the much more greedy play, is to go into Green Ray, right? Red Ray, add back the Gok, attempt to add back, depending on what they have in their hand. However, we do that way, they get 2 cards at least, right? Whereas we only get 1. Is that worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. So Battle Ocean. They're just gonna pop off, so we'll let them go. Alright, Sea Angel again, Uno Mas. Probably gonna search the dive, whatever, Monster Reborn thing. Yeah. Monster Reborn, Blue Tang, Chicken Wang. Popping off, yawn. Pop off, King, Ash, Maxi, Ash, RIP. They keep popping off. Luckily, they cannot really kill us, right? They can't really kill us because they're locked in water. Which also means, you know, Bistro's kind of useless, but that's okay. They waste their Marincess Way, because why not, I guess? Because you can just add it back. So, free. Might as well. Do additional damage. Make Argonaut, sure. And that's in the gate. Battle phase. Back. Ah! Ray's gonna come out. So, Mayface DOS. Ray effect. They jank that curl that. That's fine. We chain Magma Y, so we can at least search for the other one. You know what I mean? The other bestial the non-Sarn. I don't remember the name. But you know what I mean? The one that can send a special summon monster. Or we can search Lebellion, whichever one. Right? So we're gonna chain Maxi. Oh, RP, they draw like 2 cards, but that's fine. I mean, we're gonna draw more monsters. You already set up your board in end phase, that's fine. I don't know why they did that. In my opinion. Unless they have another Maxi. Right? What is the reason for doing that? Unless they have another Maxi or they put like a billion hand traps. At the moment, maybe they do, right? Maybe the Maxi, the Yank and Crow, and the Ash that we saw earlier in their deck. So maybe it's worth it. I don't know. They're gonna miss this wave, so we bait that out. That's fine. Honestly, I think they should have let that go. Because, for example, if they let that go, let's say I search Ngak, I have to somehow activate it anyways. By setting the Bestial Magma and the Blue Ray off, right? And then you can just negate with Marincess Wave, whatever Link 2 or I make, and then also they can't be affected by, you know, artifacts for the entire turn. So I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know why they would do that. Research Druid Swarm. That's fine. We draw Little Anchor's pretty good. We're gonna do Druid Swarm, Tank Necro them. And then at this point, it's probably GG. Because they wasted their Marincess Wave. So the entire field is cleared. They're gonna add a bunch of garbage back. It doesn't matter. We're gonna fast forward. That's it. GG easy. It's about, you know, they'll take the bait. They maxed me and we still won. They maxed me twice. They just didn't know how to max seed. Max seed takes skills, gang. On to viewer replay of the day. Hello. We have returned with today's viewer replay, courtesy of Zagreus. If I'm saying that correctly, please let me know. Thank you for sending your replay. Of course. La la la. You know what? I think maybe a minor spoiler, but that's okay. Rhoda, Harpies, Starter, Lightning Storm, and Imperm. Oh my god, you're gonna break the board so hard. Oh, Shizu. Okay. Graveyard Trap is really annoying. Blast Held by Destiny. Oh, so this is regular. This guy or girl, probably guy, let's be real, is a Shizu cosplayer. There we go. Shizu simp, right? Never sending stuff to the grave. That. Oh, that's all pretty good. Sucks. Sprite Blue, you ain't playing Sprite. So now they know, unfortunately. Ooh. I don't think you needed to do that, but sure. I think you meant to just activate this off the bat, right? However, thing still adds. Can add back Elbeck. Remember, this thing's all banned now, so it works out. I think you could have kept the imperm though. That's just my. You're gonna that. I don't think you need to do that. You're gonna target Agito. Well, I think you target the shufflers first, because at the moment it does nothing. But I guess that baits it out, right? So I'm gonna shuffle those three back. You're gonna send Lightsworn stuff. You send Ray and Rosie O'Donnell. That's pretty good, not bad. Although, yeah, that back. Send some cards. You can hit him with the Rakeki. Sure. Oh no, they sent double Little Anchor. That kind of fortunate. We're playing Mirror Force. That's funny. So yeah, sure. Pop that. However, because you do that, they do get a shuffler back. But I mean, I don't. 3 horny drones, yeah. Down one card, you got like 4. How do you come back? Green Ray, sure. Into battle. You gotta be greedy, sending God, right? There you go. Red Ray, add back God. Gonna shuffle that back, so at least you fade it out. 9. I don't think they have any shufflers back at least. Oh, they have one, but once per turn. Go to Blue Ray. Call it a day. Oh man, you don't need to set that. In my opinion, whenever you have board breaker cards like this, you never want to set that, especially if it's one of. Because if it just hits you with something stupid, like yeah, you can, I guess, debate people, but why? You know? Regardless, it's not like they're gonna play around. They're just gonna attack you anyways. You know what I mean? And if they divert resources to try to destroy it, I guess that really means they're trying to go for Gam anyway. Good. So they got Grave of Spirit. A lot of things are happening. I'm trying to mill you out. Sure. That's gonna get flippy back to hand or extra deck. Ray comes out. Wolf. Goes Wolf. Shuffler. Bueno. I got no Ray. Down to 9 cards. They're gonna try to kill you. Tacky. Tacky. You haven't got, so it works out. Going Apollosa, what a nerd. Why? That one. There's your RP spell dusted for the Gravekeeper thing. Drawing Ray, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. See ya. Yeah, I can see they don't have Ash. That's furniture. Draw another. Rosie O'Donnell. Pop that. Rosie O'Donnell's gonna come out. Yeah, now they have a choice. They choose to do that. Fine. Shuffle back. You're down to 6 cards. Can't see against my face. Got press. Go into what the hell is this? Double the attack of the original. Wow, I've literally never seen anyone play this. What else? Go, you got shiny or nice unicorn. That is a definite choice. Zagreus. That is so oddly specific. I cannot believe it came up. 4,000. Was that worth it? I don't know. If you do that, you get rid of your Ray, right? In my opinion, I don't think it was worth it. You also didn't go into Red Ray. Well, I mean, you can't go into Red Ray if you want to summon this, but was the 4K damage really worth it over, let's say, set up your Red Ray, add back the guy? At that point, they have what? 1 shuffle, 1 more shuffler, so you would have got rid of it. They already used like 3 of their Medora, and I believe this is a 2, right? At the time, so they'll be out of shufflers, and you can search for the guy, you can search for other things, follow up next, but hey, I don't know. Maybe it works. Lumina, sure. Good Raiden. That's at the 05, down to 2. Last, how about this? Fairly confident they can make a, or not. Oh wow. Are they not playing the Lightsworn Dragon? Remember that? Lightsworn Dragon? Duel Links? Card, oh my god. Raigeki, wow, that is insane, Zagreus. I cannot believe that just happened. Did you win like this? Oh, they still got 500. That is hilarious. Cap, yeah, we knew that. Wow, they don't have any monsters left, huh? No, they got 1. Oh, also, I guess you don't summon this an extra monster because now you can't link. Is this really happening? Wow, that was so... Hey, a win's a win, man. A win is a win. That is incredible, Zagreus. Extremely, extremely riveting. You have showed us there is a rank 4, not called Utopia, that can win you a game. But somehow the opponent did not. I don't know. This is insane. Anyways, please look. Check your email if you haven't already. So I could. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please leave a like, comment, stuff, all that fun stuff. Y'all around. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please.